light speed frame guards, carbon fiber, and also the E-line carbon fiber header cover. The exhaust is a FMF full titanium system, and it's got the spark arrestor in it still. I'm using a LED light bar for the rear, has the integrated turn signals in it. And this is the Trailtech Supermoto kickstand. And over on this side you can also see I had the nut for the swing arm pivot bolt powder coated as well. I'm using the carbon fiber light speed front sprocket cover, and also the Hammerhead Designs red anodized case saver, and the Hammerhead Designs shifter. I've got the light speed ignition cover wrap, and also towards the front I'm running the light speed engine guards, the left and right side, and the carbon fiber skid plate as well. I'm using a Pro Filter stainless washable filter with the billet cover. All Motion Pro cables. Also, the clutch bracket was powder coated a wrinkle black. Powder coated the engine cases and the ignition cover a wrinkle black, as well as the valve cover. The cylinder is a Ice Cube big bore cylinder with a 498 big bore kit. I also added a Hot Rods +3 crank, bumping up the total displacement to 523. So now we have a 523. I'm using a hot cam stage 3 cam, and a full port and polish by Racers ER. Also some more head work. Have oversized +1 Cyclodyne intake valves, and new exhaust valves, copper beryllium seats, and it seems to flow real nice. I added some braided sleeving over the fuel line, more to protect it from UV and hardening, I guess. Plus it looks a little bit cleaner, I think. With the carburetor, not a lot done with the carburetor. I'm running the R&D power bowl. Also the R&D flex jet adjuster right here. I've got a K&N filter inside the airbox, and a Tokyo Mods manual cam chain tensioner here. And also inside the carburetor I'm running the Tokyo Mods less tension throttle spring, which makes the throttle pull even lighter. I really like my bike light at the controls, and that helps out a little. The carb has been converted. You see the red button up here, the pull knob. I converted the hot start feature, got rid of the lever up on the bars, cleaned up the bars a little, and added that. It's much harder to get to if you need to use it, but it's still there, and stalls are less of a concern on the street than they are off-road and in a true racing environment. so I feel like I'll need it less often, but when I need it, it's there. It's also a lighter setup too, I suppose. I'm running a Trailtech vapor gauge. I put the instrument cluster into the bar pad. I made a small little aluminum mount that mounts it to the bars underneath the pad. And got the Yoshimura red anodized steering stem nut. Not very easy to see that one. For the electrical, I'm running the Trailtech stator setup, and I'm also using a full wire harness from Vancouver Supermoto. It was a very nice harness, very nice to install. And back over here, I'll get to where it is a little. Here's part of the harness here. It's all has nice braided sleeving on it. Looks very clean. And another thing I wanted to mention was I've mounted the battery inside the airbox, and I wanted to keep the bike as true looking to a motocross bike as possible. So what you won't see are a horn and a flasher relay and a rectifier to convert the AC to DC to run all the lighting off the stator. And that's because everything has been tucked inside the airbox. So inside the airbox I have the air filter, my LED flasher relay for the turn signals, the small Trailtech battery, and the horn. And I feel that cleans up the rest of the areas on the bike, and also trying to keep it as true looking to a motocross bike as possible is why I have my plate mounted to the airbox and not hanging off the rear fender. It's still very visible behind the bike, and it also, because it's not mounted to the fender, I don't have bolts protruding through the top area of the fender, which makes it easier to change out plastics if you get bored with the set you've got on, or just bored of the graphics, or have some crash damage you have to fix. Keeps most of that stuff a little safer. Although, I will have to say that over some time, it is going to get pitted from rocks and dirt hitting it from the rear tire. I only have about 20 miles on this bike so far, so I'm not sure how long that will take, but I foresee it happening. In the rear here, I also have the Supermoto engineering sliders. And the bike has a Hinson slipper clutch underneath the Hinson cover. The kickstart lever I polished up a little bit. And I also powder coated the headstay, both sides. I'm also running the Boyesen high flow impeller and water pump cover, and also some aftermarket polished aluminum radiators, which are supposedly supposed to have more capacity. I haven't checked back to back. But I'm also running engine ice to keep the temperatures in check a That is one nice thing about the Trailtech gauge, is it also came with a water temperature sensor, which I've installed, and that's right in here. And down here I have the carbon fiber chain guide for the Aprilia swing arm, and also a carbon fiber mud flap. The sprocket is a Vortex 44 tooth, and I believe it's the Cat 5, which I got in black. The chain is a Renthal R1 520 chain, non-O-ring, and it's non-O-ring because of the tire clearance. And with a 160 tire, the clearance starts to get a little tight. You wouldn't think that the O-rings had that much width, but it's a couple millimeters, and every millimeter counts on it. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. Other than that, thanks for watching. This has been my first video